these are what we call qualifiers. I'm certain that many of you have seen, there we go, have seen both of these qualifiers several times. However, they can be a little confusing on when to use them. We use many with countable nouns. So a countable noun is a noun that you can make plural or add an article before. And much is what we call an uncountable noun. And so these are nouns that you cannot add an S or an ES. Much and many can be used in both positive and negative sentences. Countable noun, a good example of that would be, let's say, cat. Everybody loves cats. So you
there
put
are
an
many
S.
cats.
There are many cats, exactly. And then an uncountable would be, for example, cheese. So I didn't have much cheese at the party, particularly
However,
French
they
cheese.
had many varieties of cheese in the supermarket.
Ah, that's right. Okay, so variety, very good. You add with me, yes, exactly. Varieties of cheese, good. Especially French cheese, right, Guillaume?
Yes, we love the cheese.
I know, exactly. Okay, so one of the things that it can be a little bit confusing with much and many is when to use them. And we're going to look at some examples here. The first example is, were there many stalls open at the market? So stall is a plural noun, so we can add many in front of that. We don't have much time left, so let's go soon. Now, this is interesting, time. This is a confusing one because time can both be countable and uncountable. So when we're speaking about hours and minutes, we use much because we're talking about the length of time, could be years or days. However, when we're speaking about the frequency of an action, we say times and we use many. For example, we'd say, how much time have you lived in Mexico? So now we're talking about the length of time, so I would use much.
But you could say, how many years have you lived in Mexico?
You could say that. You could say years, because years is a plural noun. Exactly. Exactly. Or you could say, how many times have you been to France, for example? And unfortunately, I have never been, but I will very soon. Our next example, I do not have much money. So money, we never make money plural. It never is a plural noun. How many people are we expecting for the meeting? Now, this is a big one. Now, because people is always plural. So we have one person, two people. So we say many people. For example, there were not many people at the party last night.